What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be going over some lists for the NATC 5-player team event. We're not going to go through every list like we did for the 8s because that would be a 4-hour video, and we're not doing that. We're going to keep this about 15-20 minutes. There's not going to be any timestamps or anything in the description. We're just going to kind of go through the team, see who's playing at the event, maybe hit on a couple of the teams that are familiar names or familiar players. And then I might do some extra like sisters lists as well. So we'll kind of see what the teams that are performed in the past and maybe are most likely to win. Maybe there's some teams and underdogs. I don't know. This is all opinion based. This is all my opinion. So take it for what it is and don't take anything personally. All right. So let's jump into what we've got here from the roster side. All right. So 40K Fight Club, I believe they come from the Denver area. A lot of no people here. So I'm just going to start it off. Let's just see what their sisters list is cooking here. All right. So we've got Bringer of Flames. All right. So he's got some Agatha. So some Mortal Wounds, some extra Miracle Dice. We'll see what kind of squad that's going with. Canonist with Jump Pack, Dialogus, Vol. So you might see the Dialogus and Astrid combo here to flip some auto 6s and go for some dev wounds. Then you got the Triumph. I think the Triumph is a staple and a must-take in Sisters right now. So good. I'll pay 190 points for just the movement all day, every day. So many good buffs there. One Battle Sister squad, Immolator, Rhino, 2 Castigators, 2 Dominions, 1 Paragon Warsuit to go with Vol, 10-man Seraphim, and Novitiates. So I don't hate this list. So this is going to split up into the Immolator, give you some forward deploy. You've got 10-man Seraphim squad. Canonist will probably go with them. Just going to be going for that Mortal Wound strat for Flamers over and over again for free and trying to keep them alive for 2 or 3 turns. So there's a lot of punch there. And then, the Agatha and Dialogus are going to go with the Battle Sisters. It's a good Overwatch threat. It's not bad. Overall, solid list. Solid list. 5 guys, 1 dice. Don't know who they are, so can't comment too much on them. Anvil of Faith. We've got a sisters list. Let's see what sisters are. What are we bringing here? Bringer of Flame. All right. Junith for some CP, Immolator, Palatine. I'm looking at this. I'm like, what is that? A Novitiate squad, an Immolator. This is in such a weird order. Saint Celestine, Seraphim squad to go with Celestine. It's a pretty good combo. I don't like it. I don't think it does enough damage, but people seem to like it. Vol with Paragons, an extra squad of Paragons, and 2 Castigators. I like the extra Paragon suit. I actually am a fan of 3 Paragon suits right now. Yeah, you got the forward deploy. Palatine, still just don't care for the Palatine. It's my opinion. I don't think the Palatine's worth it. Some extra CP. Doesn't feel like there's like quite a lot of stuff. There's a lot of just big units here. So if these units get picked up and you start to lose your combo, they're really banking on this Celestine Seraphim combo here. It's so many points invested into that combo. We'll see what it does. We'll follow up and see what it does. Appellation Xenos. Another sisters list. I'm gonna have to click on every team sisters list, aren't I? Bringer of Flames, Dialogus, Junith. I don't think you need Junith in Bringer of Flames. Vol, no Triumph. My heart breaks. Battle Sisters, Immolator, Rhino, Arco, Castigator, 2 Exorcists, 2 Paragon Warsuits, Pentaninja, Retributor, Seraphim. Exorcists seem good on paper. They're terrible in practice. I don't think they're worth it. They're just bad. Away games, bringing a team here. Got no sisters there. Battle Barbies Worldwide. All right, never heard of them. Battle Ready Wargaming Blue and Battle Ready Wargaming White. Is there a red? This is Robert Demings and his crew. They got a sisters player. Let's see what they're bringing. Robert Demings is a TO down South Georgia, if you're not familiar with him and his crew and what they do. Let's see here. Where does it say what it is? Bringer of Flames. Canonist, Dialogus, Vol, Triumph, Battle Sisters, Immolator, Rhino, Castigator, Paragon, Repentia, Seraphim, Zephyrim. So, small jump pack squad's cool. They're good. The Zephyrim and the Canonist, they seem like they do a lot, but like they punch down more than they punch up. Repentia squads in this, whatever. Sure, you want some punching to go through walls. It's fine. It's a fine mix. If you just lean into what Bringer Flame does, though, I think you get bigger punch. My biggest problem with Repentia is they get overwatched a lot, and there's a lot of flamers in the meta right now. Then they got their white team. They got sisters on their white team, too. All right, let's see here. Probably Bringer of Flames again. Yep. Jump Pack, Magifier, Vol, Celestine, Sister Squad, Rhino. So no Emmulators here. 2 Castigators, 1 Paragon, 2 big squads of Penta Ninjas. I like Penta Ninjas a lot. I was running those like for the past 6 months before the Codex. I think running them in 2-mans now is not as efficient as 1-mans. You don't really get the tank shock value anymore. 8 attacks versus 4 in combats, whatever. The Overwatch, sure, you could use the Mortal Wound strat on them as well. It can be okay. Like, I mean, 46, you're going to get 14 shots. You're going to be re-rolling. You're going to do like 4 or 5 Mortal Wounds. It's not bad. Like, it's not bad to use a strat on them. 1 Repentia, 2 Seraphim, 1 Zephyrim. So very close, little slight differences. Big D Energy, we've seen them around the block a lot. Buy, Brush, or Bolter. I am not sure who they are. Good luck. Cowabunga it is. All right, I like that. Some Ninja Turtles here. Sisters, Damage Control. Now that I've clicked on every Sisters list, I don't have a choice. I'm going to run out of time. Let's see here. Hallowed Martyrs. So sticking with the base attachment. Canoness, Vol, Palatine, Battle Sisters, Immolator, 2 Rhinos. 10-man Arco, I like them in this detachment a lot. 2 Castigators, it's like a staple. I like 3. Sacrosaints, yeah, I mean, it's good. You can give them reroll hits, and why not? Dominion Squad, Paragon, Seraphim, Zephyrim. It's just a good, well-rounded list. It's a good index, well-rounded list, leaning more to like an all-comers list. Not bad for teams if that's the role you want them to play. Dice Boys, there's so many Sisters players. This is crazy. I wonder why. Bringer of Flames, Canoness with Jump Pack. The Demon Fuge, Vol, St. Catherine, Battle Sisters, 2 Immolators, 2 Castigators, Dominion, Mortifier, Paragon, Seraphim, Novitius. Yeah, this isn't bad. 2 Paragon War Suits. You got 2 Castigators in there. You've got some Immolators with some trash. You've got a Lone Op. Canoness with Jump Pack and a Canoness. I love the Canoness on the foot. I think it's super good. I actually like taking these with Condemner Bolters instead. I like Condemner Bolter spam a lot. Like if you had Condemner Bolter there, Condemner Bolter on the Battle Sisters, Condemner Bolter on the Dominion. Gives you a lot of interesting upswing into like T-Suns and like Grey Knights and stuff. Dumpster Protection Syndicate. Endless Wobble, Battle Brothers. Boom. Index Detachment, Dialogus, Canoness, Junith, Vol, Palatine, Triumph, Battle Sisters, Immolator, Min Arcos are really good action monkeys and screening. 3 Castigators, love it. Sacrosaints, Exorcist, Paragon. That's different. Again, it's pretty well-rounded. When you see the index attachment, it's going to be more of a well-rounded like singles variant list. And it's not going to be like the pushing for a big win list usually. Like that's just a well-rounded list. That's piloted by Austin. They got Brian Delgado, Michael McCaffrey, Michael Walsh, and Stephen Force. This is a good Battle Brothers team here. I want to see what Steven's playing on his NIDS. Crusher Stampede, he's been playing this for a while. Swarmlord, Gargoyles, XO, Horror Specs, Maliceptor, Neurogon, Power War. This is a lot of big things with a lot of trash as well. I kind of dig this. Very good player. That's a good team to look out for. ETA2 here. I'm going to have to stop clicking on sisters lists. Let's see here. Pentant host. All right, cool. So jump pack with the upgrade that's going to be joining probably an Arco or sister Repentia squad. Vol Palatine. I don't think you need the Palatine here, but sure. Actually, Rachis, that might be what joins. I don't know actually which one lets you join. Battle Sisters, Rhino, Exorcist. Okay. Paragons. Yep. 3 big pendants. Yep. That's really good in this detachment. You could argue you could go singles and you could do like 3 single pendants, 3 single mortifiers, and you get very similar uptick, but you get more units. 2 big Repentias and a big Zephyr. I don't think these punch up enough. I kind of missed a big squad of Arcos in here. I would love to see this Exorcist and this Zephyr squad become Arcos. So it looks like he's just going to put the Canonist in the Zephyr squad. Like, it's good, but the Arcos are still really good in this detachment. Georgia Warlords. It's a local team to us. A lot of their buddies are in the 8-man teams as well. Let's see what their sisters list is packing here. So Bringer of Flames, Canonist. Yep, like it. I do similar tech. Hospitaller, Vol, Triumph, Battle Sisters, Immolator, Castigator, Dominion, Warsuit, Retributors, Seraphim. So the Seraphim's cool for like if you just want them for mission play and stuff. I think Mortifiers are just better. Retributor squad, I think it's too many points into what they do. Paragons are a staple. Dominions are good. 1 Dominion is just fine. I'm not a fan of more than them. 2 Immolators is fine. You got 2 Battle Sister squads, and then you're going to be putting, 1 with a Hospitaller to have a Feel No Pain? I mean, sure, I guess. Not the best, not the worst. I've seen better. Good job, Nate. Good luck. Here for Heresy, Huckleberry. We're committed at this point, right? Hope you wanted a sisters list review for team events, plus a couple other people. Triumph of St. Catherine, Palatine, Battle Sisters, 2 big Arco. What is this? Okay, Pentant Host. Cool. I saw these Arcos. 2 Arcos, love it. 2 Repentia, love it. Seraphim. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Seraphim's good. I just had a sneeze attack. All right. 2 Castigators, 2 big Mortifiers, 2 Min. Yeah, this is solid. This is solid. It's just solid. I would love to see a Canonist to be able to get a free strat on one of these Repentia squads or something. I don't think I saw that. Yeah. But, yeah, solid. Pentant Host. I'm a fan of Pentant Host. I fake every phantasm. All right, let's go. Let's see what we got here. Index attachments. So you're seeing these 5s. A lot of people are taking the Index and the Pentant, and they're not all taking Bringer of Flames. Or in the 8s, it was like almost all Bringer of Flames, except for maybe like 2 lists, maybe 3. Hospitaller, Vol, Palatine, Celestine, Battle Sister, Immolator, Rhino, 2 Castigators, 1 Dominion, Exorcist. These Exorcists, surprising. Mortifier, Paragon, Seraphim, Novitiate, Zephyr. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of trash. It's keeping a well-rounded list. See what we got here. Bringer of Flame. Vol, Triumph, Min Arcos, Dominion, Seraphim, Castigator, Paragon. Yes, this is my kind of list. I love this. Triple Paragons, this is a great list. That is a list that you can skew pair, that can hammer stuff. It's great. They don't have anything in that one. They have so many. Look at this. They got 3 teams coming. Good for them. One of you should play in the 8s. No, it's okay. I'm kidding. Canonist with Jump Pack, Bringer of Flames, Vol, Triumph, Immolator, Arco, Castigator, Dominion, Paragon, Engine, Seraphim. It's good. I mean, it's good. You can see they probably played against each other a lot and figured stuff out. Cornfield Carnage. Here's a good team that we look at a lot. You got Austin on there playing T-Suns, James playing Space Wolves, Mitch playing Sisters, Nick Keever playing Votan, and Seth Oster playing Tau. I'm going to spend a second on this team. So let's see here. Canonist. What are we playing? Why can't I ever find where this is? All right. Canonist with Jump Pack. Blade, Litanies. Hospitaller, Vol, Triumph, Rhino, Min Arcos, Sacrosaints, Exorcist, Paragon, Penton Engine, Retributor, Seraphim, Zephyr. Okay, and it's a well-rounded list. I think that I'm just not a fan of what Retributors do. They just, yeah, you can get reroll wounds, but like hitting with them is a problem. Space Wolves. See what kind of wolf prison we're getting put in here. Yep, Bjorn, CP manipulation now. Wolfguard, Lord, Impulsor, Assault, Lancer. Okay, a little different. Hellblaster, Infiltrator, Scout, Thunderwolf Calf. So that's interesting. I actually now have to go look at the detachment, Stormlines. That's interesting. It's not full of wolf prison. That's a little bit more like a well-rounded list. See what Sisters list they went with. Oh, I already clicked on that, didn't I? I did already click on that. Let's see what Austin has on the Thousand Suns. Armin, Exalted, Inferno, Magnus, Rubric, 2 Beasts, Spawn, Cultist, Enlightened. So everyone's going. A lot of people going to the 2 Beasts. We saw in the 8s, a lot of people were going to 2 Beasts. So we got Nick is doing on the Votan. I think Votan is so good right now, and if you understand how to play them and you understand their damage output and how much you have to overcommit to kill stuff, it's great. I think they are phenomenal. Call, Hearthguard, Zerg. 10 Terminators, 4 Deploy, 1 Small Bike, Land Fortress, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Sagittar. It's interesting. Going less on the bikes. He's got a lot of utility to do stuff. So he's got his combat. He's got a good deep striking unit. He's got 1 small bike for secondary stuff. He's got his 4 Deploy. Land Fortress is really good for primary and secondary play as well. Good list. A little different than what you're used to seeing. And Seth with Tau, Manka, Triple Fireblade, Shadow Sun, Triple Breacher, Triple Devilfish, 2 Ghosts, 1 Piranha, 2 Riptides, Stealth, and 1 Tiger Shark. It's not full going into the Tiger Sharks, which is interesting. It makes it a little bit easier to deal with, I think, when you pair into it with only 1 Tiger Shark. But 1 Tiger Shark, 2 Ghosts, 2 Riptides. It's a little bit of everything. He didn't lean like all in on anything, so he's got a lot of damage output. But 1 Tiger Shark, right? You can deal with 1 Tiger Shark. It's harder to deal with 2 in one turn. All right, Cornfield Carnage. Good luck, guys. Kia Soul, Layton Gaming Club, Lobsters 3. Cool. Know these guys a lot. They ran under the Pro Tabletop name at 8TC. Connor and Mike are on the WTC team South Korea, which I have the pleasure of coaching as well. So let's take a look. I already know what both of their lists are. So Connor's list, I kind of workshopped this with him a lot for this list and for several events in WTC. So let's see if he changed anything. So he's got the Autark, Fuegan. So he put Fuegan in instead of the Vizark. We had the Vizark in there originally. So Autark, Fuegan, Karandras, Triple Falcon, Triple Fire Dragon, 1 Ranger, 2 Skyweavers, 3 Swooping Hawks, 2 Void Weavers, 2 Warwalkers. So he went a little bit, he changed a little bit. So he put in some Skyweavers here. And obviously you got to consider like 8s are definitely different than 5s. So making a list for 8s versus 5s. So you want a little bit of everything. So he probably likes how Fuegan is playing still. He really said he liked the Triple Falcon and the Triple Fire Dragons. He's got the punchy character that can come out of there. He's got 1 forward deploy. I think that the weakness with 1 Ranger is you do get a little bit more susceptible to getting pushed by melee armies. Skyweavers are always good for anti-tank. They are swingy, but they're good utility. 3 Sweeping Hawks are a staple. 2 Void Weavers, I think these are really, really good right now. And then 2 Warwalkers. So he's got a lot of different damage output, a lot of different damage profiles. So you can kind of deal with a lot of things. CSM, they are running Soul Forge. So Warpsmith, Cultist, Legion, Rhino, Triple Lord of Skulls. Let's go. It's a skew that I actually tested myself a lot. It's very good if you get the pairings right. I think it's probably stronger in 5s than it is in 8s. But like, you have to first defend this. You have to pick table 1 or 2. And that's just where this lives. And you better hope they don't have 2 things that can attack into it and deal with it. The damage output is there. It's just like if it whiffs, it whiffs. Orcs, Green Tide, Beast Boss, Pain, War Boss, Weird Boy. 10-man, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 20-mans. Truck, Gretchen, Stormboys. Full 20-mans on that one. Let's see what Larry's playing. Stampede, Hive Tyrant, Byro, XOXO, Lictor, Malin, Norn, Reaver, Tigron, Tyrannifex. Big bug smash. Cool. And Mike's Sisters, let's see where he's iterating at right now. Vol, Triumph, Battle Sisters, 3 Immolators, 2 Castigators, 2 Dominion Squads, 2 Single Mortifiers, 1 Paragon, 3 Penton Engines, and a Seraphim. So it's got a lot of good tanky trash. He's got 3 Immolators with 3 squads that can go and split up. So it's got a lot of screening, a lot of trash. It still is the uptick from the Castigators and the Immolators and the Dominions and the Paragons. So it's not bad at all. Like this is the style list that I enjoy playing as well. So there you go. They're playing that. Lone Operatives, Mayhem Gaming. We've played these guys a few times. Mike and Clark, good friends of Thomas's. Wargaming. Nothing. No sisters there, so I don't have to click on them. Oh, let's scroll up to the top here. Nashville Noise. Never heard of them. Good luck to you all. Needlessly Malicious. This name, The Second Coming. So this name, usually it's different people on this. Usually this is like Davis Fry's squad. So I'm not fully familiar with these guys, but some Battle Brother members coming in. Plastic Crack Anonymous. Red and Blue. So they got 2 of those. They go to a lot of events, team events as well. Out of you guys, I'm just going to click on your sisters player. All right, Bringer Flame, Canoness, Vol, Triumph. There's nothing crazy in any of these. Dominions, 2 Paragons, 3 Seraphim, Novitiates. Cool. So nobody's going out of the norm right now. There's like a little give and a little take here and there. Nothing too out of the ordinary. Remark Industries, Rising Tide Gaming. They got sisters. So you got Elliot here, and then everyone else from Rising Time. I had the privilege 2 years ago of playing Elliot on his Necron, so let's see what he's bringing with Sisters as a fellow Sisters player. Bringer of Flames, Canoness, love the Canoness on foot, Jump Pack, Vol, Palatine, Triumph. I hate Palatines, I still just don't care for them. 3 Immolators, 2 Castigators, 2 Dominions, Paragon Warsuit, 10-man Seraphim, 5-man, and a Novitiates. I'm super just interested to hear people like if they actually get value of this in tournament settings and in a team setting. Like I don't see it. I don't see it happening still. Safety's off. Bringer Flames, Junith, not really needed. No Vol. Okay. Triumph, Battle Sisters, 3 Immolators, 3 Castigators, Sacrosanct, Dominion, Seraphim, Big Squad, 2 big Seraphims, 1 small Seraphim. Not having Vol, unfortunate. Salem Witch Hunters, Scions of War. They go to tons of stuff. SEAL Team Rick. Let's see what you got going here. Bringer of Flame, Dio, Vol, Triumph, Battle Sister, 3 Immolators, Arco Castigator, Dominion, Paragon, Seraphim, Novitiate. Cool. Nothing different. Splitting 5s. They've been around the block as well. Steiner Math. Dio Palatine, Lona, St. Catherine, Battle Sisters, Dominion, Seraphim, Small Squad, Seraphim Bibs Squad, Novitiates, 3 Castigators, 4 Immolators. So 4 Immolator list. Woohoo! No sisters there. Super cool dudes. Local team to us. Good luck, you all. I'm actually super interested in what Matt's demon list is, so let's look really quick. Unclean One, Keeper, Rodicus, Shalaxi, Skyle, Changeling, Master, Demonette, Nurgling, Plague Bearer, Plague Drones. Different. Everybody is taking Shalaxi again. Everybody. Shalaxi is back. A second super cool dudes. So they got 2 teams coming. Tabled Talk. Battle Brothers. Cool. Let's see. Fry, I'm pretty sure he's playing a triple Lord of Skulls. Yeah. So same list as the other team. So you got 2 triple Lord of Skulls in here. Let's see what their Grey Knights is packing. Tech Marine, Dread Knight, Strike, Redeemer. 3 Dread Knights. We saw this at Dallas, and it did not perform very well. So they've got 2 super stat checky lists right here that also don't want to play on closed tables. What is this? Adrenaline Junkie. Wartrike, War Boss, Snazwagon, Defcopter, Gretchen, Commando. Okay, Scrapjet, Knobs, Shock Junk, Warbike, so Speed Freaks. Okay, I don't know enough about that to comment what the heck that is going to do. Hurdle, let's see if he's also playing his triple Land Raider still. Centurions. Yeah, so they have 2 lists that are triple Land Raiders and 1 that is Lord of Skulls. They won, the Battle Brothers just won the away games 5-man, I believe, the other weekend, a couple weeks ago. I don't know what their lists were there, but my fear with this is just you have 3 things that like have struggle going around tables with terrain. Awakened Dynasty, Satan, Hexmark, Illuminar, Plas, Scorpex Lord. Everyone's doing Scorpex Lord. I think it's because of our boy Walter. 2 Immortals, Wraith, Flayed One, Destroyer, Scorpex. Cool. I think that Walter got people to pay attention to Awakened, man. I think he did. But good luck to them. We always play you guys. We don't get to play you this year. Team Face Punch, Team Rattlecan Studios, Broastic Battle Bros, Throw a Grenade, Toy Soldier Mafia. Just seeing if I know anybody on these or if I see a sisters list. Canonist with Jump Pack, Vol, Triumph, Battle Sisters, Immolator, Cassier, Dominion, Paragon, Seraphim. One big, one small. Novitiates. Cool. Nothing different. United Midwest Project. Love these guys. Let's go through them and see what they're doing. Benjamin is playing Blood Angels. You got 2 captains, Chaplain, Leomartis, Sanguinar. I still just hate the Sanguinar. 3 Assault Intercessor Squads, Jump Pack. 2x10 Death Company, 1x5 Death Company, Scout, and a Land Raider. Cool. Daniel, let's see if he's changed his Death Guard list at all. Cultist, Typhus, Cultist, Poxwalker, 3 predators, 3 bloat drones, 3 plague brisk crawlers, 3 war dogs. Woo, that's a tank skew. So not anti-fighting. This is I'm going to shoot you off the table. I like that. All right, Matt, what do you got going on in Tau at this event? Cadre, Commander in Cold Star, Breacher, Pathfinder, 3 stealth suits, Sunforge battle suits, Ghost, Piranha, Triple Riptide, 2 Devilfish. No Hammerheads. A little bit more all-comer than like the standard Monka. Votan. I like me some Votan. Champion, Call. 2 Warriors, 4 Sagittar, 2 Berserkers, Big Terminator, Small Terminator, 2 Bikes, and 1 Forward Deploy. I think the 5-man Terminators are only good if they come out of land fortresses. So I would either make that a 10-man or like figure out how you put a land fortress in for one of them. And they got Chaos Demons, Bloodthirster, Great Unclean One, Kyrios, Lord of Change, Rodicus, Nurgle, Plaguebearer, Flamer, Flesh. Cool. He's got trash. He's got some good big demons. Can't hate it. It's just a solid demon list. Good luck, guys. Good luck. We don't get to play you. Good luck. I'm not even going. Upscale hobbies. Wednesday night Warhammer. Got a sisters list here. Everyone's probably sick of the sisters list. Sorry. I'm just going to see if there's anything different in 3 castigators. I like 3 castigators, 3 dominions, Paragon, Seraphim. No trash. This is all I'm killing you. No trash. I guess you have the 3 like small dominion squads, but very little. X4, we've seen them a lot. We played them, I believe, last year. Blood Angels, Sisters, Canonist, Vol, Triumph, Dominion, Seraphim, Novitiates, 2 Castigators, Mortifier, Paragons, Pentant, Immolator. Cool. Good mix. They got Blood Angels, CSM, Tau, Thousand Suns. They got a second team, Orcs, Grey Knights, Tau, Dark Angels, and Sisters again. A lot of times we see this. They have run a lot of the same lists when there's 2 clubs with 2 teams. Dialogus Palpatine, Vol, Celestine combos coming in here again. 2 Sisters squads, 2 Dominions, 3 Castigators, Paragon, Immolator. So nothing to go with Celestine. She's just by herself. So that's better. 2 Rhinos. Why 2 Rhinos? What are you putting in the Rhinos? Sisters. Interesting. Because she's putting some Sisters in Rhinos. Or Dominions in a Rhino and keeping them together. Interesting. So this is interesting. Check this out. Storm Bolters instead of Melta. I actually love this. I would like this more if you had Agatha to go with them. But that's cool. So just a little bit. So you didn't go all Melta. So this is probably going to stay together. Yeah, interesting. Cool. Well, that is all of the teams. I know it was a lot of sister stuff, but we stopped on a couple of the teams that we kind of know and we've seen around the block and we've had the privilege of playing against. So I don't think that there's anything. So pairings are up right now as well. I didn't see anything that stood out that like in the pairings that were like, hey, I should really talk about this, but we could just like double check. Yeah, I think everyone's just got like a solid first round. The teams we kind of stopped on, none of them really are fighting and playing against each other. So yeah, that does it for this. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the fun things, and watch ATC this weekend.